What is up, everyone? We are back and with another video. I do apologize, I haven't released a video since the 26th of May, but we have good reasoning to that. I had a ton of stuff planned. I had meets set up, different car showing set up, like I said, for that 240, which I'm trying to do hopefully this weekend. If not, I gotta wait a little bit because I'm going on vacation soon. But the reason for that is, and also the reason for me being inside of a different car, I'm currently driving a F-150 back in the Fords. But the reason for that is because something went wrong with the Focus. It's an okay problem because we get something new out of it, of course, but the clutch and the flywheel have gone out in there. Car's pretty old. I did not know anything. They didn't tell me much about the clutch and flywheel, so obviously that was a problem that is due to come and something that we have been working on. So yeah, we are replacing the clutch and the flywheel. Those come in Monday. It is currently Saturday. So yeah, we're grinding through that project. We have almost everything done to where we could pull the transmission out. Right now I am running out to Advanced Auto to get a pump, and then we're also going to summer racing today, just to give you guys a rundown. Yeah, if you guys wondering what is it like to lose a clutch in a manual, kind of the way I was able to feel it, obviously the smell is very, like, you could definitely smell the smell when you're losing out on your clutch and flywheel. You could smell burning metal like anything else in the car. It's pretty bad, way through the air freshener and whatnot. And then also when you're going to shift, you say you're going in first gear and your RPMs just shoot up and it feels like you're going nowhere while you're pushing the gas. That's when you know it's going out. But we have it all torn apart, so we're running out to Advanced Auto to get a pump for the transmission fluid that we're getting later today at Summit Racing. I'll take you guys there because something that I love is I live about 20 minutes from Summit Racing, the headquarters in Talmadge, Ohio, and honestly, they have everything, and they could get anything, whatever I'll need for my car, they got it all. So yeah, and then we're also gonna do an oil change just because we're up. It's up on this, it's up on the jack stand, so why not do an oil change? So we'll hop into that part of the video next. All right, we made out to Advanced Auto. We're just gonna run in, grab our parts right quick, then come back out, and of course get home and get back to work on it and show you guys everything we've done so far. And it's a lot. Pulling these cars apart is a lot because of how tight it is, how new it is. Yeah, we'll get right into that. I just want to hop in right quick and show you guys everything I got for the car, for the oil change, as well as something for doing the transmission fluid. First, we got the high mileage Mobil 1 5W30. Remember, this car has 98,000 miles on it, so get the high mileage, of course. And then also the oil filter from Fram. And then, well, for the oil change, I am going on a trip. Hopefully we'll get the transmission done in time for the trip because I really want to take it on the road trip down to Florida. We'll probably do another change, but this is a perfect setup for the car. And then also we got the quart and gallon, let me put that down, quart and gallon of fluid pump. That'll be, since you have to fill the transmission fluid from the bottom through the plug, there's a fill and a drain plug. You fill it through the plug, and that's how you get the transmission fluid in. That'll be coming in the video later. So yeah, let's get this oil change done. And then also we're gonna be heading out to Summit to get the transmission fluid. Done my research. This is the best transmission fluid for it, the modal transmission fluid, dual clutch, because that's what I got. Not that much money either, so we'll pick it up with an oil change. All right, so as you can see, we're up on jacks. We have everything off, just a crap ton of stuff off, including some, under there you can see the control arms we had to disconnect, as well as the axles we had to take out, cold air intake, battery, filters, charge pipe, disconnected the starter down in there, and just disconnecting a ton of different linkages and everything so we could get to the transmission. Everything disconnected from the transmission. So what we have next in this process, already have the transmission fluid drained out. So what we have next is, obviously I'm waiting on parts. I'm waiting on my clutch and my flywheel, which should be here in a day or two. So what we are waiting on now is for those, and then we're gonna drop the transmission out tomorrow, I believe. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna do an oil change because I am due for one. So let's hop into that. So we're under the car. If you don't know much about where it is and whatnot, this is the oil pan, and right here we have the drain plug. So first things first, drain the oil out. We gotta grab, this was for our transmission fluid, get that dumped out later, but got a new tray to drip it in. So let it focus. For this job, you're gonna need a, let's get this focused in, 15mm wrench. Sorry about Drew House Crocs, of course, but yeah, 15mm wrench to get that off. Pretty easy. So let's get that done, get it drained, and then after you get it drained, comes after getting it drained. Yeah, after you get it drained, you get the oil filter off, pop that off, and then easily just pop on the other oil filter, put the plug back in, and then just put in the new oil. Pretty easy steps. Just simple. Drain it out and put the new stuff in, or put the new stuff on and then put the new stuff in, just like that. So we will, after this, we are going to be heading out to Summit Racing, of course, get the dual clutch transmission fluid from the awesome place. They already had a crap ton in stock, so pretty easy getting that. So we're gonna get this change and hop into the next parts of the video. Hopefully, I'm hoping tomorrow, Sunday, if we have time with all of this. I want to go out to a car meet one of my great friends, see his 240Z with the LS. But if not, there's always next weekend or the weekend after to get that video done and show you guys that. And honestly, just personally, being able to see that car every time is a blessing. So let's keep it going. All right, we're back. Last time I shot the video was a couple hours ago because we went through and did a lot today, obviously. Got a little haircut, of course, got to keep looking fresh and whatnot. Got it from the Wadsworth, Ohio area. So if you need a barber or something, I'll put her links down below. She does pretty good stuff. I've been going to her for years. She's a good friend of mine, so check that out if you need a haircut. But after the haircut, we went out to Summit Racing, as you could see here. And what do we got? As you know, the Focus ST has a dual clutch, so the modal dual clutch transmission fluid. This is the stuff to get. Anything I mention within this video, whatever I mention, whatever parts I mention or people I mention, I will always have them in the description below. So if you are doing even just a transmission fluid change in your car, in your Focus ST, that is the stuff to get. Yeah, I will show you right quick. The oil is pretty black over here. The parents just got home. Yeah. We've been working on the car so hard, so we had to get ice cream, of course. But yeah, that we were due for an oil change. But I think that is it for the day on the car as we were waiting for parts to come in. Next is dropping out the transmission. All right, guys, we're back. It is now Sunday, one day later, and we did it. We've been working for a few hours now. We got the transmission out, and the clutch and the flywheel are looking pretty bad. I mean, not as bad as I'm looking right now. Yep. That's all this that came on my leg and on my shoes and pretty much everything on my hands all came out the second I unscrewed and pulled off the clutch. So I am going to show you guys. There's the two pieces of the clutch. As you can see, real burnt up. Pretty much all, yeah, it's all pretty much rotted away and whatnot. And here you go into the car. There's the flywheel, burnt to a crisp. But yeah, we have been doing so much, a lot of hours poured into this. But over here we got everything, all the parts, everything pulled out. Going at a good pace though. We're going at a good pace. So now what is next is, before we pull out the flywheel, because it's still Sunday and our parts are supposed to get here Monday, Tuesday at the latest, but hopefully Monday because we're needing them. So we are gonna just clean up some stuff. Well, I'm gonna clean up the transmission. So here outside, we have the transmission pulled. Yeah, so this might be a little bit of a bright video. So real dirty on top, and inside is very black in there, very dark in there. Let me see. Yeah, very dark. So what I looked up in research as to getting this done, so first for the inside of the transmission, so not the outside but the inside of it, you're going to want to use brake cleaner. That is due to the fact that it evaporates when you're using it. It's a great product and it destroys all that grease and whatnot like nothing, but as it's an internal part, you don't want the hydrate or the you just don't want liquids in there. You don't want any moisture in there at all, so that stuff evaporates after like a short amount of time. Outside we are going to be using just heavy duty foaming degreaser. Yep, that just to break away all the degrease, or to break away all the grease and make it clean again. So here it is one more time before we get cleaned. Yep, pretty bad right now, but before we clean it up, I just want to show you what it's looking like and show you what these products can really do. So we're gonna hop back in with hopefully a very, very clean transmission, and then tomorrow we're gonna be getting our parts and finally installing those, and then putting in all this mess, together. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I did not know much about the car before, but if you want to learn about your car, this is the way to do it. We go through the entire engine, through the entire transmission, even through the brakes and the axles and the control arms. You're gonna learn a lot when you do this job. So yeah, let's clean that up, get our parts in, and get this baby back on the road. All right, it's now Monday. Since I was last on camera, we have pretty much fully got the whole transmission clean. Those products are highly suggested if you're pulling your transmission and want a great way to clean it. Outside of that, we got the parts. So where we went for these parts, for the clutch and the flywheel, both coming from CJ Pony Parts. I'll unbox them now and we're gonna get them on later, and hopefully we'll be getting the transmission back up in the car tonight. So let's get those unboxed. All right, so here we got, of course, the sticker. Gotta love getting stickers when you're spending thousands of dollars on parts. But sticker, and then also just kind of installation notes, warranty, return policy paper. And here we got the actual part. Move more in. Nicely packed. Yeah. I'm not gonna get it out yet until we're ready to put it in, because on the inside of the clutch and on the flywheel, I saw that it's pretty touchy when you're kind of getting fingerprints and dirt and different things on it that'll mess it up. So here it is. Bring it up to you guys a little closer. Yep, the Spec clutch kit. So it comes with obviously the clutch, and then also an alignment tool, which is going to help with installing this onto the flywheel within the transmission. And again, we got the warranty paper as well as the much appreciated sticker. It just makes all this money spending worth it when you get a little sticker, of course. But here is, geez, that's actually really nice. Here is the Spec clutch, or the Spec flywheel. Stage 2, I believe Spec, it goes up pretty high. It might be either, sorry, 4 or 6. That's that's how high it goes up in stages. This clutch kit and flywheel withstands around 370 pounds of torque. Obviously, I am at about 275, so we have a long way to go. And I think this is a great way to start. A little bit cheaper than the other stages, but you have so much range for performance add-ons in which the clutch and flywheel can withstand. Yeah, it's here, and we'll probably pick the video back up with us putting it in. And the goal is for tonight to put the transmission back up into the car, and then moving on from that, we got to get all of this. Let me show you everything we got to get back in. You got to get all of these parts back in the car after we put the transmission back in. The transmission, I think actually like dropping it out took us a good hour or two. This obviously, this is crazy because this is my first job that I've really done on the car, or on any car really. This is the first thing I've done, and it's a pretty big one. If you really want to get to know your car, this is the way to do it, because you have to dig through the entire engine, dig through the entire transmission, just to put in 2 discs. I mean, to put it lightly, just to put in a clutch kit, you gotta dig through it all. But I'm grateful to have it, and I am grateful that we're getting this done. It's gonna be so great for the car to have the performance in it. So yeah, I'll probably pick back up with the transmission, hopefully back up in the car. I kind of wanted to say, like, this isn't at all how-to. I didn't explain much, but in the description I'll show the how-tos I watched to get this done. And yeah, I didn't really want to make a how-to. I just wanted to vlog it and show you guys my experience with it. But if you're looking to do the same thing in your Focus ST, go in the description and find those videos. I just wanted to cut in before we get the transmission, well, the clutch, the flywheel, and the transmission all back up in the car, and then start piecing it back together. I want to cut in and show you guys kind of like what's been giving me my energy throughout this whole project. With the early mornings, I've been getting started with it. In the later nights, what has kept me energized is the medium roast coffee from Motorized Coffee Company. So they have all different kinds of bags like this. I got the drift kind with the new Supra, a pretty sweet build on the bag. So what Motorized Coffee Company is about is they're just car enthusiasts making coffee. So if you guys love coffee and you guys love cars, they are the place to get it from. So their stuff is all organic, so freshly, you could either order the beans or grounds, like I get the grounds, but they freshly grind up the grounds, or grind up the beans and make the grounds from these freshly organically grown beans. And honestly, it tastes so good. They're a place you should definitely check out. And onto that, you could also use my name, Riley, as a discount code at the checkout for 10% off. Just helping you guys out, and then it also helps me when you use that code. So remember, go to checkout, use code Riley, and obviously get your coffee. I mean, I'm not huge into coffee, but I mean, I use it when I need the energy. I'm not a big coffee drinker, but when I need the energy, I want to drink something good. They make some good stuff, so make sure to go check that out. Let's hop right back into the video. Another big jump in time. It is Monday night at about 10:30 p.m. and here is where we are. Yeah, trans is all the way in, mounted to the engine, battery all backing up, starter hooked in, cold air intake all ready and in. So what comes next after this is tomorrow we're gonna be putting in over there, we put it in the trans fluid, and then it's time to check it out. We'll put the air filter in because it's easier to get into filling it through there. So yeah, trans fluid in, air filter on, and then we test it out. So we're pretty hopeful for it, and yeah, we're glad to get it done. Sorry I didn't cut in and show you guys the clutch being sealed in by the trans. Catch us tomorrow, just finishing up and getting the reaction on. Hopefully starting up. Gotta knock on wood. Every time I talk good about this car, I knock on wood every single time. But yeah, I'm quite excited to get back to driving this thing, even though it's probably been a week since I drove it. I'm so excited to finally drive it again. So we will pick it up with us finishing it up. Okay guys, we are finished. Yep, that's it. I haven't started it yet. We just got it off the jack stands and it's done. everything's connected, everything's in, no bolts left. Gladly, I was pretty scared there'd be some bolts left, but it's done. Yep, there it is, all done. So we're gonna hop in and get hopefully a good reaction, because first project obviously, but we're gonna get in and see if it works. Alrighty, get you guys set up. See, we're in the car, lights are coming on. That's good news right there. Push our, all right, first make sure all the power stuff comes on. All the lights are on right now just because we haven't turned the engine on. Clutch in. Ooh, baby, we're starting normally. I'm gonna get you guys set up so we get a first drive reaction. Alrighty, as of now, everything's okay. So we have ran into no issues. We're all good. Now we can just drive it around. Into gear. Let's go! We are moving, let's go! Dude, 25 hours plus of work and we're moving. Way more touchy. Got the performance clutch on there. Let's go. So we just got to drive it around a bit before we go, because we want to get the clutch kind of in line. Alrighty, we're gonna take it on the street. So we can't drive it fast right now. It requires a minimum of 500 miles driven on the new clutch to get it really paired, to get it all like in sync, and just make sure it's all running good before we could actually like step on it a little more. But we can casually drive it and it'll be good for the trip. Dude, we're in business. Let's go. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling right here. Driving. So we're gonna cut it off here. We did it. We got the transmission in, we got the clutch in. It's all running back perfectly. New performance stage 2 clutch in. Everything is in the description. I appreciate you guys watching if you're at this point. It means a lot to me. Something I want to ask at the end of this video is in the comments, kind of leave like what kind of time lengths you like. If you like the longer 19 to 20 minute videos, or if I should cut it back down to 10 to 12 minutes. I'm open to whatever, open to suggestions. Then also kind of say what kind of videos you guys want, because obviously right now I'm doing vlogs, car vlogs, on the parts that I'm getting, hopefully on the meets soon, on different cars. Kind of just comment down below what you guys want to see, and then also tell your friends about it. I'm here building a community, want to get connected with you guys. You guys can find my Instagram in the description. Always feel free to message me. I'm always looking to interact with people who take the time to watch my videos, because I truly appreciate it. So as always, make it happen. I mean, you got a big project like this, you gotta replace the clutch, your first project. You don't even know what's going on. You gotta watch some YouTube videos. So just make it happen. Whatever you got in front of you, just make it happen. I'm so thankful for you guys tuning in today. Make sure you tell someone you love them. And then also just have a great day, have a great night, whatever time you're watching this at. Just do your best to be happy and make sure the people around you are happy. Oh, I almost left. But yeah, I appreciate it. Have an amazing night, and I'll see you in the next video.